it's Ree, and today we're going to be doing another craft-like video. And what I'm going to use is this sparkly white foam, this black foam, this red foam, I remembered the scissors this time, a hole punch, a pen, and some pipe cleaners. I got these at the dollar store, so yeah, and a Sharpie. Alright, so let's get started on the snowman himself. So we're on the non-sparkly side. We're just going to draw a little bit of a half circle. Kind of like that. Just picture him as a, I don't know. You can do it a little bit more wider. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change it up. Make it a little bit more wider on more like a circle instead of more circular. And it doesn't have to be pretty because you're going to be cutting it out. Alright, so that is our guy. Obviously I'm going to probably be going a little bit more in. But yeah, that's the basic. That's the base for our snowman guy. And so we're going to be cutting him out. And you don't have to go exactly on the line. I usually don't. I just use it as somewhat of a guide. And then just let my hands just do whatever they want. I'm very bad at that. So, that is our face. Right. And so the next thing we're going to be doing, is find, what we're going to be doing is we're going to take our handy dandy pen and we're going to be drawing ourselves a little hat to make sure it fits on the guy. And I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's another one of those things where you're using the back side of your foam, so it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. You can go and like mess up and just make sure you know what line you're following. Okay, can you guys see that? Yeah, you can kind of see that. Anyway, and then you're going to be cutting that out as well. And then after I cut it out, I'll kind of show you guys what I did, I guess. Okay, now. Alright, and so this is basically what I did. I drew like a little figure 8 kind of thing right here, and then a little square on top, just so he looks like a hat. Okay, let's move that to the side. Alright. Basically, that's what we have so far. Actually, technically, because it's the back side, that's what we have so far. Alright, so he's coming along quite nicely. Okay, now for red. Alright. Put you to the side. Alright, for this one, what we're going to be doing is we're going to start at the top here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Starting at the top here, we're going to be going downward and then doing a little scarf. Okay? And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. It doesn't have to be perfect. I love crafts because you can mess up and it still look pretty good. And let's just connect the two here. Okay, and so this is the shape that you're going to be wanting to draw. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be anything. I just think the imperfections is what makes it fun. Alright, and so we can cut this. Sorry. And then we are going to be cutting this out as well. And remember that when you're placing them all together, that the place with the side with the writing on it is the side that's not going to be showing. So that way it gives you a little bit more freedom to do whatever you, not exactly like have that much pressure on actually following the lines. Okay. Oh, you know what you need that I forgot again? You actually need to go and get your hot glue gun. So I'm going to go and get that real quick after I'm done cutting this, and we will be right back after I glue it. Yeah, be right back. See how prepared I am, you guys? Yeah, I'm totally not prepared. Alright, so this is what we have so far. We have 3 pieces. Right? And so this is basically what he looks like right now. He's coming along pretty well, don't you think? Alright, so next we're going to be working on these snowflakes. Now, okay, so I have sparkly kind. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the sparkly side or the non-sparkly side yet, but we'll see. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to draw 3 type of snowflakes. I really don't know how to draw a snowflake, but let's just figure it out. Alright, so I'm thinking kind of like this. Like snowflake? Sure. And then we're going to make 3 of these. Is that big enough? Sure. We're going to make 3 of these. Okay? And if you want, you can fold it in half. Or not in half. Fold it in thirds and cut it that way. I think I'm going to use the shiny side. And it doesn't have to be exactly the same size or the same shape. Like snowflake? Sure. And then we're going to make 3 of these. Is that big enough? Sure. We're going to make 3 of these. Okay? And if you want, you can fold it in half. Or not in half. Fold it in thirds and cut it that way. I think I'm going to use the shiny side. And it doesn't have to be exactly the same size or the same shape. I think I'm going to make it a little bigger than I drew it. Alright, and that's bugging me, so that's going away. Alright? Alright, okay. And so we're going to move all of this off. So we should have 3 snowflake looking things. And they don't have to be perfect, and snowflakes come in all shapes and sizes, so that works out to our advantage in this case. Alright? Okay. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is glue. Is this dry or hot yet? Hot enough? No, it's not. Okay. So what you're going to do now is put all of your pieces together. Anyway, so what we're going to do is, oh, we need one more piece. Alright, so you guys remember the hat, right? You're going to take the same red, and measure. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to make a little curve line. Oh, you can't even see that. Hi. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to draw a little curved line, and it's going to be like, right? And it's okay if you don't know exactly how long it is, because we're just going to cut it in a second. And make it thinner on the edges and thicker in the middle. And then cut out that shape. It should look somewhat like a line, a little wavy line. Okay. Alright, okay. So, now what you're going to do, where this piece here goes right here. And like I said before, we're just going to cut that off once we glue it on anyway. So that's not that big of a deal. So let's put that to the side. What we're going to do now is puncture all of our holes. And so this is what this is for. And you're going to poke a hole on each side of the scarf. holes in the top of the hat. Okay. Where it gets a little tricky. Alright, so I want one, you're going to want one on the top of the snowflake and on the side of the snowflake. The next one, you're going to want it on directly across from each other. So, sorry. So, 1 and 2. So the first one's going to be on the top and on the side. The second one is going to be directly across from each other. And the third one is going to be kind of like the first, except instead of the top one being on the nearest, you're going to want it to be the side one and the top, then the top. Okay? Alright, so let's put all these pieces together before we glue them and figure out what's going to happen. Alright, so what's going to happen is first you're going to want to put this guy down, then the face part. Okay. Then the hat. And then the hat piece. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're just kind of trying to feel it in, and you guys can't even see that at all. You're just trying to figure it out where exactly everything's going. Okay. And then it's going to be Let It Snow. And so you're going to take your Sharpie now and put Let It Snow on the snowflakes. Let it snow. Alright? Alright, so now we have to draw the face. This is going to be fun. Alright, so. Alright, let's go. Okay, so let's just put this aside and move him down so you guys can get a better view on our snowman. Alright, for a lot of people, the snowman, or the faces, for a lot of people, the faces are the hardest part. So what we're going to do is draw a couple of eyeballs. Alright. I kind of don't want black eyes because that could look a little bit on the creepy side. So what I'm going to do is going to get this nice blue color and color in the eye part. Okay? Alright. And then we are going to take, I don't have orange pom-poms, but I do believe I have a yellow one. That's too small. I don't know what's with me and yellow ones. But there you go. It looks kind of like a snowman, right? Okay, so by now our glue should be ready because I made a boo-boo and waited too long, or forgot about it. Alright, yeah, that's ready. Alright, so what you're going to do first is you're going to glue the nose to the center. Oh, this is very uncomfortable. Sorry, guys. Glue the center down to the middle of the face. There we go. Alright. Then we're going to glue the backing to the snowman face. The scarf. That's what it is. Okay. So, going to want to get a good base on the middle of glue. Right? And then fold over and then get where you want. That way it doesn't move around so much when you're trying to glue it. Okay? And then what you're going to want to do is glue the hat pieces together. Okay? And make sure you're all gluing the part that doesn't have the writing on it. So that way it can look better. It doesn't look sloppy or anything like that. Alright, And so after that's glued on, you're going to snip off the excess. Don't lose your scissors. Okay, so what you're going to do is just snip it off. Okay, there you go. Alright, and then you're going to glue on the hat to your, actually I'm going to trim off a little bit of the hat, because the hat's a little too big. It's a little better. Alright, so you're just going to glue the hat on to your snowman. Make sure you only do the bottom part of the hat. You don't want it to overtake the snowman's face. Okay. There you go. And alright, we're almost done. Now it's time for the pipe cleaners. First pipe cleaner, what you're going to do is you're going to want to wrap it around and giving it a little spiral effect. There we go. Alright, and so what you're going to do is put it in the hole here and fold it over and twist. Alright, and then make sure that it's as spirally as you want it to be. Alright, and then put the same, do it on the, make sure you put the things in the right order. So we're going to put let in the hole and twist. And it should look something like this. Alright, and now all you need to do is attach the top part so you can have it to hang off of. And what you do is, you're not going to do the twisty thing. I mean, you can if you want to. But all you're going to do, let me move this down, is put it in, twist, put it in, and twist. And that's it. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did go back and cut each one in half because it was a little too long. But besides that, that is today's craft. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.